Hey Scorpio, welcome to your reading for September 2022. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. So, what do my Scorpios need to know about September 2022? Knight of Wands, Two of Cups, right out the gate. What do my Scorpios need to know about September 2022? What do my Scorpios need to know about September 2022? Make it abundantly clear. The Fool. It's funny because this card was at the bottom of the deck and I looked at it and I was like, that's their card. That's crazy. And it came out anyway. The Knight of Cups. Clarity. What will my Scorpios experience? Seven of Cups. A lot of cups, a lot of feelings. Clarity. What does Scorpio need to know about September 2022? Make it abundantly clear. What are they experiencing? The Two of Wands. Okay. It feels good. It's a good energy with some confusing parts. There's a little bit of self-sabotage going on. For some of you, it is romantically. So we have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is just not really realizing their potential. Wands energy is very passionate energy. Think the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So it's very passionate energy. When it's in reverse, it's undirected. It can be a little bit cocky. It can be a little bit messy. Okay, and it obviously self-sabotage is a word that I use. So I feel like for some of you, you could be in a relationship. It's very brand new. You're very excited about it. You're just happy to be in a new beginning. And this doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. For some of you, I really heavily sense like a friendship. And especially if you've been particularly lonely, and not like just physical loneliness, but like mental loneliness, there may be like a new beginning in a friendship and you're like, wow, this person really gets it, like yay. And you're kind of hopping right into it. Now, for some of you, it's completely irresponsible to be doing that. Yep, it's completely irresponsible to be doing that. Mostly just because either they may have a tendency to be jealous or to be weird, or vice versa. And so because you don't know that, it's kind of getting yourself into a mess. On the other hand, you have multiple choices, multiple people to choose from, and you don't know which one to choose. So you're just kind of like, you got this person who you really care about and you like, and then you have like this weird obsessive person, but you kind of like it. You kind of like that they're weird and obsessive. And so you kind of dealing with it. So, if it don't apply, let it fly. But for somebody, you got too much going on. Now, for those who aren't doing any of that, it's just that you're in a happy relationship, but you're self-sabotaging by being too possessive, too moody, too something, you know what I'm saying? And it's causing issues in the romance, but you genuinely feel like whatever little emotion that you're expressing is very valid. And so it's kind of hard for you to decipher between the two. So you're almost like overheating, right? And you're kind of self-sabotaging, bringing up the jealousy, bringing up the moodiness, bringing up this. You see what I'm saying? And that's causing issues for your relationship. So be careful about self-sabotage this month, Scorpio, just period. Now let's round it up to your passions. You may be being a little overzealous in what it is that you want for your future. You're either hopping into multiple things or want to hop into multiple things, or you're just not sure what to do in the first place. By the end of the month, you'll have a hold on what the future looks like as far as your passions, work, your life goes. Like you'll have more clarity, or at least be excited about the next step. So you're kind of choosing between like your comfort zone and like doing something totally different. So it's kind of interesting because I feel like honestly your reading is mostly about your love life. I'm not gonna hold you. Whether you, even if you don't have a love life right now, I wouldn't be surprised if something about your relationships changed this month. Because there's a little bit of passion here. There's a little bit of passion projects here. There's a little bit connecting to do a passion project, but I don't know. It's not really giving me the vibes. So let's go ahead and clarify that. Let's see what's going on in your relationships. What does Scorpio need to know about their relationships in September 2022? Kicking it. What do they need to know about their relationships? What is Scorpio experiencing in their relationships in September 2022? Make it clear, Spirit. Ooh, Chad, look. Glam it up, flew out. There's me and my ego. Friend zoned. Stork. And island time. Feel free to pause if you wanted to read any of those for yourself. There's some socializing happening for sure with the glam it up. I see you probably going out, trying to get out there more. Like I said, going to more events, seeing more people, creating more friendships. If you haven't been doing that, for some of you, this artistic part keeps coming up. So if you're very artistic, or if you have a business or something like that, there might be events you go to for that, or you may be like getting out of your bag when it comes to that. There's a child sitting around here, a new addition, ideas, manifested pregnancy, baby, children, family, good news, and inspiration. So again, there's this newness coming to your relationships and you're excited about it. There's this message around for somebody, like you're trying to be a team player in your relationships, like you're trying to, I don't want to say appreciate something for what it is, but yeah, appreciate something for what it is. Like you're trying to do right by something, but it's almost like, I don't know. I don't want to say somebody's not doing it right with you. I feel like you're just doing it right in excess. Like, you know how someone's like extra loyal to a friendship? It's like you're trying to do that. I don't know. That's for somebody though. Okay, but like, yeah, there's some pride getting in somebody's way. Pride, fear, ego getting in the way, not contacting you, but thinking about you, replaying over in your mind. And for some of you, that makes sense. If you have like an ex, and this could be a friendship too, if you have like an ex or something like that, where you guys are not in contact, but it's always like some type of issue, but like you really care about this person, so it's like you almost on the fence because you want to be around them, but then on the other hand, it's like this isn't necessarily healthy. Like I don't know if I should be around this a lot, and this could be you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this could be you. This friend zone card, for some of you, this is a friend. You were trying to figure out if y'all was still cool. Y'all was still cool, but I'll be honest that you may have dropped out of like friendship title with them. So like, let's say if you were best friends at one point, you might be regular friends. If you were friends at one point, you may be just an associate now, and you may figure that out this month. Like y'all are cool, but I don't think that they see it like the closeness anymore. And this could be vice versa as well. So it's interesting because it's like you're making friends, but then it's like there's changes going on in your friendship. So I almost feel like your friendships and your relationships are like at the front of your mind. Yeah, and someone could be getting friends on. That's a possibility. But don't let it hit you. Take your time with anybody. Take your time with any relationships. Doesn't mean you need to hop right in, but it does mean that you need to be more forgiving, even of your own actions. Some of you actually could be taking a trip to an island. That's possible. Okay? But that's all I'm saying. It's kind of like a mixed bag. It's like good things, but it's also like things to be wary of, things to watch for. Okay, so clarity. What does my Scorpio need to know about September in their career and finances? What does Scorpio need to know about their career and finances? The Hermit. What will Scorpio experience in their career and finances in September? 10 of Cups. Clarity. What will Scorpio experience in their careers? Judgment. Clarity. You have a very similar reading to another sign. I ain't gonna say who, but if you happen to watch it for your sun, moon, and rising, you'll know what I'm talking about. There was strength. 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Swords in reverse, 3 of Wands, Justice. There goes strength. There's a little bit of dissatisfaction in the career sphere, Scorpio. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not 100% like I hate it here and I don't want to be here, more than like I want more. There's kind of like a thirst for more. And like I said, maybe you're overwhelmed about what the next step is, where to go, like at a crossroads, that kind of thing. You'll get more clarity on that if you take time away. So whether it's a literal vacation where you actually leave and come back, or if it's like, you know, you just take some time to yourself, you'll get more clarity on what that looks like in the coming months. A Virgo may be important as well. Yeah, because it's honestly time to make some decisions. It's time to leave some stuff behind. It's time to decide if like where you're at now is for your highest good and what you want to see for your future. And does it express who you actually are? And back to that note about that cockiness with the Knight of Wands, that kind of like self-sabotaging energy. Is it self-sabotage if you are either overshooting, like in your career, like doing something before you really know if you're ready, or could it be self-sabotage in the way that you're not really 100% expressing yourself the way you want to? You know what I'm saying? And I think for you, Scorpio, there's a fulfillment that needs to happen. So even if you like your regular job, do you feel fulfilled as a soul? Like, have you found your thing? And if you haven't, it may be time to start looking for that. Okay, clarity. Clarity for my Scorpios. Clarifying this career message for them in September 2022. Ooh, these cards is trying to karate chop me. You and your loved ones are safe. A new start is coming, and an end of a cycle approaches. You see how those match up? Something's starting, something's ending. Yep, and communication is key. There's something here, and I know it came up in your career, but there's something here about like I don't know if somebody's judging your career or judging the success, or I don't know. There's something going on there. There needs to be some communication about that. If you're worried about whether or not the success, like whether or not you shifting over to what you're doing, whatever you want to do is going to bring you in the financial stability, eventually it will. And again, you may be so caught up and worried about like your relationships that you're not even really putting your 100% effort into this career thing. But I will say that like the sooner you feel clear in your relationships, the clearer you'll feel in your career. And I'll just close with this, Scorpio. If something ain't hitting no more, it's just not. It's just not. You don't want to be there, don't be there. Doesn't mean make an irrational decision, but it definitely doesn't mean like just sit there and just be miserable or be unsatisfied, okay? So clarity. What does Scorpio need to know about September 2022? What is their overall message and theme for September 2022? What's Scorpio's overall message? Thank you. Oh, y'all got more than I asked for. Interesting. Fertility, compassion, spirit guide, dreams, and psychic abilities, which I find so interesting that all of those came out. Fertility is more so about creating. So for anybody getting ready to hop into having a baby, hold on. But you know, that's very possible with Stork here. Some of you could be pregnant and introducing a child in this month. So congratulations if you are. So that's something that may be coming up, but I honestly think that this is just the newness of a new relationship, newness of a new, just a new era in your life. Whether you feel it or not, it's an introduction. So expect that kind of creative energy. Expect that kind of like something endings or something can begin type of energy. Having compassion for yourself and for others. Maybe it's something that you might be asking for or vice versa, but compassion may come up a lot. Spirit guides, psychic abilities, and dreams all speak the same language to me. For some of you, if you have a deceased loved one, they may be trying to contact you. Just in general, you may be seeing more synchronicities. Pay attention. Same with your dreams. Write them down. There may be messages there for you. And prepare for a cliche statement. Trust your intuition. Okay, with the psychic abilities, you have a lot of insight. You have a lot of clarity, especially this month with all of this oceanic kind of energy. There may be some things that come up to you that you end up understanding this month. Do not gaslight yourself out of it. Trust that, especially if you feel emotionally overwhelmed. Like, trust those insights to do something different, switch something up, let something go, because that may be actual like psychic downloads for you. Okay, love? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.